Let me ask you something. What if I told you there's a simple food, humble, green, and probably sitting in your fridge right now, that could potentially slow down or even help halt the progression of early-stage prostate cancer? And, more surprisingly, this isn't just anecdotal. This claim is backed by recent peer-reviewed clinical research. You'd naturally be asking, "Doctor, what is this food and where can I get it?" Well, if you trust the science, and I recommend that you do, you'll want to hear me out all the way through. Because what we're about to talk about could profoundly change the way we think about food and cancer prevention, especially in men. Let's start by understanding the context.
If a man lives long enough, into his 80s or 90s, there's a very high likelihood that his prostate will develop some abnormal or even cancerous cells. This is not rare, and it's not random. The prostate, a small, walnut-sized gland located just below the bladder and circling the urethra, plays a vital role in male reproductive health. Unfortunately, it's also notoriously vulnerable. The World Health Organization reports over 1.4 million new cases of prostate cancer globally each year, with roughly 375,000 annual deaths. This isn't a condition we can afford to ignore or underestimate. Now here's the exciting part. Cruciferous vegetables, and one in particular, have shown tremendous potential in not only preventing prostate cancer, but in modulating its behavior after diagnosis. Multiple scientific studies, some as recent as 2023, are pointing to broccoli as an emerging superstar in the nutritional landscape of cancer care. Yes, broccoli. And there's a specific reason why this vegetable is causing a stir in the scientific community. When cooked or chewed, broccoli releases a sulfur-containing compound known as glucoraphanin. Once inside the body, glucoraphanin is activated by gut microbes, your microbiome, and transformed into a powerful molecule known as sulforaphane. Sulforaphane isn't just any antioxidant. It has shown the ability to promote apoptosis, which is the natural process by which damaged or dangerous cells, like cancer cells, self-destruct. In other words, sulforaphane can trigger cellular suicide, specifically in cells that we want to eliminate, such as those with malignant potential. What happens when this compound circulates in your bloodstream? Remarkably, sulforaphane has been shown to reach the prostate tissue within just 4 hours of consumption. A study published in April 2023 in Sulforaphane and its Protective Role in Prostate Cancer, a mechanistic approach used advanced imaging to show how sulforaphane localizes in the prostate, where it appears to inhibit the spread and growth of cancerous cells. The scientists describe this effect as almost forming a protective force field within the prostate. But the benefits of broccoli go far beyond just sulforaphane. This vegetable also offers prebiotic fiber, which supports a healthy gut microbiome, and is rich in micronutrients like folate, vitamin K, magnesium, zinc, and manganese, all of which have been linked to improved prostate function and cellular repair mechanisms. Additionally, sulforaphane supports something known as phase 2 detoxification, a liver pathway that helps remove harmful toxins, carcinogens, and metabolic waste from the body. In essence, sulforaphane doesn't just protect your cells, it also helps your body clear out things that could damage them. It achieves this by boosting the activity of over 200 different genes associated with detoxification and antioxidant defense, creating a cascade of cellular protection. Naturally, you're wondering, how strong is the clinical evidence? Well, a major randomized controlled trial funded by the Prostate Cancer Foundation helps bring this to life. In this study, men with early-stage prostate cancer were divided into 3 groups. Each group consumed broccoli soup once a week. But there was a twist. The first group received soup made from standard grocery store broccoli. The second group ate soup made with broccoli that had been selectively bred to contain 3 times the level of glucoraphanin, the sulforaphane precursor. The third group received a specialized super broccoli with 7 times the glucoraphanin content, developed through non-GMO methods in collaboration with researchers at the Institute of Food Research in the UK. After a 12-month period, they performed follow-up prostate biopsies. Here's what they found. Men who consumed high glucoraphanin in broccoli, 7 times strength, had no measurable progression of prostate cancer. In some, lesions had regressed entirely. The group that consumed standard broccoli soup largely showed stable disease, and a few noted minor progression. This dramatic difference was attributed to the increased conversion of glucoraphanin into sulforaphane, which then triggered anti-cancer pathways in the prostate. Now, while that supercharged broccoli isn't available in most grocery stores, the message is crystal clear. Even regular broccoli, consumed consistently, has the potential to influence the biology of prostate tissue and possibly the trajectory of early-stage cancer. And this isn't limited to broccoli alone. Other cruciferous vegetables like kale, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and bok choy also contain glucosinolate compounds, making them valuable additions to a prostate-friendly diet. To elevate your strategy further, pair cruciferous vegetables with foods rich in lycopene, such as cooked tomatoes, and omega-3 fatty acids from oily fish like salmon or sardines. Reduce your intake of highly processed foods, stop consuming trans fats and excessive sugar, and limit red and processed meats. Choosing pasture-raised, hormone-free meats in moderation can make a significant difference. And finally, move your body daily. Even moderate physical activity can help modulate hormone levels, improve insulin sensitivity, and boost your immune system's ability to surveil and clear abnormal cells. There's no magic vegetable and certainly no single food that cures cancer. But there is power in consistency, dietary quality, and an evidence-informed approach to what you put on your plate. If you're interested in more detailed nutritional guidance for prostate cancer, I recommend exploring the Prostate Cancer Foundation's education resources at pcof.org. Their nutrition webinars are medically reviewed and grounded in solid research. Remember this, you are what you eat, and what you eat can alter biochemistry, gene expression, and quite possibly your risk of cancer progression. So, fill your plate wisely, live courageously, and take ownership of your health. Because your future is written not just in genetics, but in your grocery list.